I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play Undomestic in VR using the Unreal Engine VR Injector by PrayDog. Now, Undomestic released back in July of 2023 in early access. It's still in early access. This does not have official VR support. However, I am playing it in VR using the Unreal Engine VR Injector because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. And this injector lets you play almost any Unreal Engine game, 4 or 5, in VR. I have it set to OpenXR, and I do have it set to 1.0 resolution scale. I've really not modified really anything. This is pretty much out of the box. It works. I am using keyboard and mouse, and the good thing about this is that the mouse is showing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close the UEVR, but I can always bring it up if I want. But I don't think I need to do that, so I think we're good. I'm going to click continue. I'm not sure what's going to happen because I left off where I was trying to build a house, and I assume my progress was saved up to the very last moment where I quit, but you know, since it's an early access game, sometimes you don't know with these games. So we'll see what happens. And nothing was saved. I don't know what happened. Did I miss a save button somewhere? Well, that sucks. Oh, so did I misclick? Did I click on you instead of continue? At this point, I don't think there's any way to change that. So let's go ahead and let's just start from the very beginning. This is a survival game. Hopefully my settings were... you know what? Let's check the settings. It seems to have saved all my settings. I do have it set for 90 frames per second, but I am getting variable frame rates from 45 to 90. I have upsampling on. I have depth of field low. I have anti-aliasing method, DLSS, performance. You can choose FSR, but to me, DLSS was better. I am on an NVIDIA RTX 3080. I do have nanite virtualized geometry on, have virtual shadows off. So you can see all these things that I've customized. Anti-aliasing low, shadows medium, view distance medium, foliage medium, shading so you know, I've tried to improve performance, you know, obviously the next best thing, while still, you know, having the best visual fidelity. But like I said, I don't know, you know, I mean, I consider 45 frames per second to be the very bare minimum, barely functional in VR for most people. I think once you start getting below 45 frames per second in VR, the game starts being a little bit unplayable. I know some people can't do 45 frames per second. They have to do 90. Otherwise, they get nausea. I don't get nausea. To me, it's just a matter of, you know, the game still functions. You know, you're able to do combat, you know, without delays. You're able to pick stuff up without, you know, issues. So, you know, just basic gameplay being still smooth enough. And to me, at 45 frames per second, that usually is still the case. Not always. This is a beautiful looking game. Obviously, it's an Unreal Engine 5 with nanite. So, you know, it's going to look good. And by the way, I'm totally missing where the marker is. The marker is over here. So there is an overhead marker to tell you where we're going. And it says to talk to Uncle Roger, your uncle. So yeah, this is a beautiful looking game. I wish it was official VR support. I wish I had better optimization and better performance, because I did have, you know, when I had everything maximized, it looked even better than this. So this is obviously a compromise. It's not the best looking this game is, but it is the best looking I can get it while still, you know, being somewhat playable. And so, you know, the 45 frames per second is a compromise.
Ah, Leoric. I'm glad to see you're back safe and sound. The seashore is indeed a sight to behold. It's been days since you washed ashore.
So we're going to skip through a lot of this, but you know, obviously there are voiceovers. That's not something I expected from this. And you know, you can respawn here. You yourself don't have a voice, but the characters do.
There's no need for thanks.
So I'm just going to skip through a lot of this because it's not really important. But it is a nice touch that there is actually voiceovers. That's not something I was expecting from this game. It's a budget price. It's only $10. I received a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game. I normally do not accept non-VR games. In fact, that's been my policy. I reject so many games I get offered because they're not VR. But because of the Unreal Engine VR Injector, I'm able to now accept more games. I'm still looking for mostly indie games, you know, that I can play in VR. That's a rule I pretty much kept for my channel. And so now with the Unreal Engine VR Injector, it opens up the door for us to... So we're going to collect sticks and stones. We probably could have... Well, no, you have to do this quest. I've already done this quest, and you don't get credit for anything you pick up prior. So we're just going to run... As you notice, this is a survival game. So, you know, obviously you get thirst, you get hungry, you get tired. And we're just going to run. We're going to run. Oh, you know what? We might be going the long way because we didn't run in the most direct path. We can actually pick up some of these stones, though. One stone. Like I said, it is a beautiful looking game, but not all of it looks as good as the rest. So, there are some issues. And you'll see, like, it looks here like they're floating in here. There's like a visual glitch here. It just doesn't look right, the way the rocks are there. We'll pick up some of the sticks here. And you can see some of the sticks are just not on the ground. Like, there's obviously an issue with the ground mesh. It just doesn't look right. There's like a visual glitch where it looks like it's floating. It's not supposed to look like that. Okay, so sticks, we're getting there. We still need to pick up one stone, which this should... Oh, nope. And it's hard to tell which stone you can pick up just because they're floating in the air. And it's hard to... You know, you can pick up some stones, but not others. It's kind of... Well, there's a lot of floating stones over here. There we go. We pick up all the stones now. The only way I can really tell is because there's like a white dot. Okay. Yes. Item crafting. Craft an axe. So we're going to craft an axe now that we're ready. So it said craft with a K. So we're going to go to crafting... Items, tools, survival tools, axe. Okay, there we go. We're gonna... Oh, we still don't have enough stones? Oh, then why did I get... We still need one more stone. Why did I get that pop-up then if we couldn't craft it? Okay, I'm not sure I like that. The dev, come on, man. When you prop that up, you should have enough to craft it. There we go. We crafted it. Now we can put it in our inventory. So we go to our inventory, we put the axe in our hand. We equip. There we go. Okay, we got it. And we encountered a bug here. And the bug is that this has stayed on our face. Which is a pretty major bug. We can't get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. A mouse cursor finally appeared. Where's our mouse cursor? Yes, I get it. We need to get logs, but let's go to our inventory. Maybe we can get rid of it somehow. Let's do this. Use. Okay, all right. And keep in mind, this game is in early access, so, you know, we're going to expect some bugs. But doesn't mean we forgive 100%. Okay, oof, I can't. Oof, this is a pretty big bug, apparently, because I can't get rid of it. Oh, I got rid of it somehow. I don't know how I got rid of it, but I got rid of it. Okay, that was a pretty big bug, though. So beware, there are bugs in this game. One of them is that thing being stuck to your face without being able to get rid of it. I don't know if it's a VR only bug or if it's also part of the main game, but it definitely shouldn't be there. So we definitely need a lot more logs, and we should probably eat more as well. Where did... Oh, come on. Ooh. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I still think we need to chop more, so let's keep going. I definitely think those interactions can be smoothed out. It feels a little janky. Keep in mind, even though we're playing in VR, we're using keyboard and mouse, so I think those interactions can be improved because they just don't look quite right. And they go like under the ground as well. That's just not good. I think there's definitely an issue with the ground mesh. I don't know how much should we chop. I guess we can sort of figure it out. Okay, who did the other one disappear? Where did the other one go to? Do you guys see it? Yeah, I don't know where the other big log went. It went somewhere. Huh. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We'll just keep going. So we have to build foundation 4. Build wall number 1 7 times. Whoa, ceiling 4. Oh, okay, wow. Okay. So that's quite specific. We don't have a whole lot of usually it's just build a house, but this one's being pretty specific exactly how to do it. Oh, and the logs disappeared, I guess. Oh, there it is. It's under the ground. So there's definitely an issue with the ground mesh. It's not done properly by the dev, and that's why you have those errors. This is a 3 dev team, so it's a pretty small development team. I don't know how experienced they are. Obviously, the devs are still getting used to the Unreal Engine 5, but you know, this is still no excuse for some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and let's try building and see how far we get. Meanwhile, we're gonna eat something and we're gonna drink. So use an inventory. Let's eat an apple. And inventory, let's eat a pear. Performance is still the same, you know, still mostly 45, you know, around 45, usually 46, 47, but usually around 45. I don't know if there's anything I can do to improve performance to 90. I could probably put the view distance to high, and it'll probably still stay at 45 frames per second. I think I might, well, you know what? I don't think it's worth it at this point. So let's just start. What do we have to do to build stuff? So let's go to the crafting menu. We got to go with materials. We got to go with wood. We got to go with plank wood. And I think we're going to craft all of this. Is there a way to craft all of them? Because plank wood is what we need for crafting. Okay, there we go. Now, building parts, foundation, 4 part. We need 4 foundation. Okay, wood foundation, yes, craft. Let's craft 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what kind of wood wall number 1? What did it say? Wood wall number 1. Okay, let's lay the foundation before we do anything else. So let's Let's get rid of some of this stuff though. We're gonna build right here near the road, not too close to the road, but near enough. Okay, this is probably gonna be the edge of where we build, and we want to place it down here. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's place the stuff. Let's go to inventory with I, and then we're gonna place. Okay, there we go. Right here, I guess. Do we put it right on the sand? I don't think it makes a difference. You know, I don't think it makes a difference if you put it on the sand or more solid ground. I don't think it does. If it was, the quest said to put it on the beach, so that's what we're gonna do. And you can see it goes all the way down, which is a little odd, but that's how you get it like even. So I guess that's a good thing by the dev. That's really the most important thing. And we're gonna do exactly like the quest wants. So we're not gonna stray from four foundations, 7 walls. Do we have enough for 7 walls? Wall number 1, 7. So wall number 1, 7. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Building parts, walls, number 1. We need 7 of those? Really? Wow, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, inventory. Let's go. 1. Let's I wish there was a more streamlined way of doing. I don't know if there is, but if there is, I don't see how. Like, it's not immediately obvious to me how to build faster. Seems like a lot of clicks I'm repeating. But again, I don't know if there's a shortcut. If there is, I haven't been told what that shortcut is for me to figure it out. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this is. So they want us to build a very basic house. I wouldn't really build this. I would give it more flair, but it's being very specific on what it wants from us. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I would want a window here for the beach view. Okay. Now it says build wall number 3 for a door. Okay. Wall number 3 for a door. Yeah, I'm building, like, this is really slow way of building. Wall number 3 for a door. Okay. Craft. And inventory. Use. And ceilings 4. Ooh, performance just took a hit. Wow, okay, whoa. So building seems to have really, wow. And I can't get up on here anymore. I can't get up. Yeah, performance has really taken. Now we're down to 30 frames per second. Performance has gone down, and I noticed before also when I was building that performance took a hit. So definitely building seems to make. Right now we're, like I said before, once you get below 45 frames per second, the game can start being unplayable. There must be something about building that tanks performance on this game. Either that or it's a memory leak, but. Since it happened both times and I started building, I want to say that building is what's causing. And one thing that's happened already is that I'm like lower to the ground. Did you guys notice that? So there's definitely some big issue there. I would say that's a big bug there. Okay. Yeah, stuff is just going below the ground now. Okay, that's not cool. There's you can hunt as well, but right now we're coming across a major bug that makes this game almost unplayable. We're down to 20 frames, 23, 24 frames per second. that's not really playable anymore in VR. Maybe even in non-VR that would be unplayable. Yeah, performance is horrible right now, and I would say at this point the game has become unplayable. I kind of want to quit versus trying to soldier on. And at this point, like I said, I have strong VR legs, so I'm not getting I don't get nausea or stuff like that. But I think most people would have tapped out at this point. But it's just not pleasant to play in, regardless. Even if you don't get nausea, it's just not. I'm seeing all kinds of visual glitches. Things are just slow to happen. I'm having trouble just even climbing on to get the ceiling up on the house and finishing this quest up. But like I said, at this point, it's just unpleasant to play. I'm just experiencing way too many glitches. And it happened both times when I started building. Now, I'm looking at the map, and you see we haven't really explored that much of the map, really. And I guess this is what we've explored, this visible area here. I mean, it's a nice size map, but I really don't know how much content there really is here. Let's see, can we get up? No. How come we can't get up anymore? Okay, remove. Yeah, we can't get on there anymore. Okay, remove. I don't know what to do at this point. Is there a way to? Okay, let's just try to do it this way. Let's go to crafting. Crafting items, materials, wood. Let's try the plank wood. Let's craft. Okay, let's go to building parts. Let's go to ceiling. Okay, let's inventory. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be able to build this house, but we can't get on it. So it's a little weird that we can't jump on it or anything. I don't. Maybe there's a ramp or something we can build to be able to get on our own house. But okay, now we can do the crafting items, building parts, walls. The wall was the door. Craft the building parts, the door. Craft. So now we're gonna go to inventory, put this thing on, and keep in mind we had to build two because we couldn't build a ceiling because we couldn't get to it because of the glitch where we can't even get on our own house. How to save. Quest started. Learn how to save. Build a bed to save your game. Build a bed. Okay. How do we build a bed? Crafting. items, building parts, placeable, campfire, furniture, bed. Oh, we have exactly what we need. Okay, all right. Let's go to inventory. Use. Okay, let's cancel. Let's interact. I don't know that we can put a bed in because we can't get inside our own house. I mean, we already built the bed. We just can't get inside our house. Maybe there's a placeable something so we can climb it. Let's see. W. Let's go to K. Let's go to crafting. Let's go to items. Let's go to building parts. Maybe stairs. We need 3 more. Okay, so we're gonna build stairs so we can get to our house. And it's very late. When we're hungry, we're thirsty. Let's drink. Let's use. Let's drink. Okay, so we're gonna go. But yeah, performance is like at 23 frames per second right now. The game really isn't playable in my opinion. Which is a shame. This is a very beautiful looking game. It's made by a small development team. It's in early access, but I can't recommend it in the frame that it is. Now, keep in mind, I'm in VR. I'm a VR channel, so maybe if you don't play VR, maybe this game is acceptable for you. But for my viewers who are mostly interested in VR or games you can play in VR with the Unreal Engine VR Injector, this is a game I cannot recommend for those people. Maybe non-VR, this game is acceptable. And but I don't think all these bugs can be blamed on the Unreal Engine Injector, because stuff is disappearing. Like you said, I just chopped down a tree and the logs went under the ground. So I don't think the Unreal Engine VR Injector is causing that to happen. Oh my god. This is terrible. I can't get any logs because they're all going under the ground. Okay, there we go. We finally got some logs. Okay. There we go. Now we can I think we can wrap this up and save the game. So apparently, I was wrong earlier when I said the game didn't save my progress. Apparently, you have to build the bed before it'll save your progress. You have to at least get that far, and unfortunately, I didn't get that far. But the reason I didn't get that far is because performance was doing this. It was tanking. So it's not really my fault either. This game has something wrong. Because keep in mind, before we started building, the game was running fine. Then as soon as we start building, the performance tanks. So I would say there's definitely an issue unrelated to the Unreal Engine VR Injector. For that reason, I just cannot recommend this game. I think there's something wrong, not just in VR, but outside of VR. Materials, wood, plank, and just some of this is pretty. It's pretty clunky. It is. It's clunky. Stairs. I need the stairs. Yes. Wood logs. What? There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go to I, and we're gonna place this. Use. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. The stairs did get placed. Okay, now we're gonna place the bed. We're gonna interact. Save. Yes. So we saved the game. and we're gonna talk to Uncle Roger. This is gonna end my video. I can't recommend this game. I simply cannot. It just runs too poorly. It's got too many issues, too many bugs. It's early access. I wish good luck to these 3 developers, but there's just too many issues, even for just $10, the budget price. And, I had very low expectations, but this game just doesn't meet the minimum standards for me to recommend this. If you have to rate it right now as is, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I would say if you're interested at all in this game, wait for some updates, because right now it's just not what I would consider in a playable state. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play in UEVR, Unreal Engine VR Injector, an Unreal Engine 5 game, Undomestic, and I can't recommend it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day.